Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with your end of the week analysis for the S&P 500 for the trading week ending Friday 16th of November. Still just the one wave count at the daily chart level, which expects we've had a big trend change up here at primary degree. It's pretty obvious now that there has been a trend change and that we're in a new trend. This wave count sees the new trend to last for months and reach down to the first target, 1013, where primary C will reach 1.618, the length of primary A, or about equally as likely, 728 points, where primary C would reach 2.618, the length of primary A. When we get closer to the first target, we'll look at the structure within primary C. If it's close to completion, it may end there. If it needs more downwards movement, we'll use the second target. Within the new downwards trend so far, we have minute 1, 2, and minute 3 is still incomplete, so we are still within a third wave. We have a couple of time-consuming fourth wave corrections within it on the way down. I'm not going to calculate a target for 3 pink until I have the ends of 3 and 4 green within it, because 1 pink is so short, 3 may not have a Fibonacci ratio to it, and I'll have to use ratios within wave 3 pink to calculate a target for it. But overall, the trend will remain down for weeks yet before this pink wave degree is over. Within wave 3 green, we've had 1, 2, and the third wave, the strongest downwards movement, is now just complete probably, and I'm looking out for a fourth wave correction probably to last most or all of next week. 2 orange lasted 6 sessions, so I would expect 4 orange to be about as time consuming. Let's have a look at what happened in Friday's session, where the low for 3 orange and the high for 2 up here. Is this low down here and this high up here? So our third wave is a nice looking impulse with 1 zigzag for 2, 3 double combination for 4, and 5 now complete. When we use Elliott's channeling technique to draw a channel around this third wave, I've put it on the price extreme of wave 1 purple, not the low here. It makes quite a difference to the slope of the channel, and joined this trend line to the low of 3 purple with a copy on the high of 2 purple. It quite nicely shows us where the fourth wave ended. This downwards movement is nicely contained, and we may have the beginning of a channel breach at the end of Friday's session. That would give us trend channel confirmation that this downwards wave here is over, and the correction to follow it would then be underway. So if Monday begins with a couple of hours of upwards movement, that channel confirmation will be further strengthened. I've also drawn a channel around wave 3 green from the low of wave 1 orange within it to the low of 3 with a copy on the high of 2. We may expect wave 4 orange to find resistance around the upper edge of this channel, just like this fourth wave did in this downwards movement. And we may expect wave 4 orange to end around about the fourth wave of 1 lesser degree. 4 purple has its high at 1388.81. That's also exactly the 50% ratio of wave 3 orange, and I'd expect wave 4 to probably actually reach a little bit above that point. Because 2 orange was a sideways moving flat, less than 50% the length of 1, so relatively shallow, I'd expect 4 orange to probably be a zigzag and a relatively deep correction reaching above the 50% mark. It may even get up as high as the 0.618 ratio and overshoot the channel. Sometimes fourth waves do that. So overall, I'm expecting choppy, overlapping, generally trending upwards movement for next week for a low degree fourth wave correction. It looks like we may have the steepest part of this third wave just over. We've got a couple of fourth wave corrections, one probably to take most of next week, and then we'll have more downwards movement to new lows, and then another fourth wave correction to again last about a week, and finally more downwards movement to new lows to complete the third wave. Overall, the trend remains down. Over the next few weeks, expect any surprises in this analysis to be to the downside. That's all for me today with your S&P analysis, and I hope that members are all having a really awesome weekend.